Hello students, now we would like to get you the statistics examination of Bangalore South conducted on 30th March 2022. For that I would like to get you the answers, right? So first PUC annual examination March April 2022. We have put that question paper in the YouTube. Now we are answering that question paper. Say where I have given you first PUC annual examination March April 2022 subject statistics, where it conducted Bangalore South, exam held on 30th 3 2022. Alright. So those who have not subscribed for this channel, kindly subscribe and share among your friends, right? We wish all the best for our exams, right? For that, where you are getting you, we have already put one model question paper for you. Now we are giving you one question paper which has been conducted in Bangalore South for statistics. We are putting for you, right? So learn fast. Section A, where I have written the question also, right? State a Croxton and Cowden definition of statistics. According to Croxton and Cowden, statistics may be defined as the science of collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of numerical data. Say, when they ask for definition, you are supposed to write definition only. If they ask for particular definition, you are supposed to write that definition only. So they have asked Croxton and Cowden, you have to write that definition only, right? The simple word statistics is facts and figures, that's all. Now give an example of continuous variable, height or weight of students in a particular class, or marks of particular, what do you call, so many sections, or marks of the university. All these things which represent what actually continuous table, because we cannot calculate individual, we have to take step 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, that is applicable. When it is small, we take either individual series or we take what actually discrete series, right? When the number is large, then we go for what actually the continuous series. Who is an enumerator? A person employed in taking a census of the population. That means each and every person will be what actually calculated and counted, then that is called as enumerator. Define primary data. First hand data is called as primary data. Census is a primary data. Primary data is a type of data that is collected by researchers directly from main sources through interviews, surveys, experiment, etc. Primary data is typically collected directly from the source of data and is considered the best type of data in research. What is classification of data? It is the process of arranging data into homogeneous, that is similar. Heterogeneous means different. Homogeneous, similar groups according to their common characteristics, right? So write the formula to find out midpoint of the class interval. So it is very simple. L plus H, that is lower limit plus higher limit divided by 2, that is L plus 2. I have given the example also, 10 to 20, 10 plus 20 divided by 2, 30 divided by 15 is what actually the midpoint. Now in the similar fashion, we will take, mention a type of one-dimensional diagram which has already been dealt in the first paper. Simple bar diagram, multiple bar diagram, component or subdivided bar diagram, percentage bar diagram. You write any one. Name graph which is used to locate median. It is Augive curve, which is called as cumulative frequency curve. Less than cumulative frequency curve and more than cumulative frequency curve, where I will show you that one. This is called as less than, this is called as more than, and this point is called as, what do you mean by median? Is called as median. So these called as Augive curves. It is less than Augive curve and more than Augive curve, which is called as what actually the Augive curves is written to find out median. State minimal property of mean. Very simple. X, summation of x minus x mean whole square is what actually the least. for a data P 58, right? Then find the value of Q1. It is very simple. Whatever it has been given the value, because P1 being the H1, it is Q1 is equal to 58 only. What is the nature of correlation between the variables of number of employees and expenditure on salary? It should be positive correlation. Why? Because what salary that you are going to get, the number of salary, that means you are supposed to pay for it. So that is called as, what do you mean by it is, it must be positive. What is the value of efficient, what is the value of coefficient of correlation when two regression lines are perpendicular? It is 0. It is 0. That means no correlation. What is interpolation? Interpolating is the number in between the items is called as interpolation. Interpolation is a procedure of estimating the unknown value of a dependent variable for a given value of an independent variable which is within the limits or range of the independent variable. You know that 2008, 2009, 2006 to 2010 will be given, where 1 year will be missing, then we have to find out. That is called as what actually? Interpolation. If a is equal to 1, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a is equal to 2, 4, then find the P a dash. It is very simple. 5 numbers are there. 5 minus 2 by 5 is equal to 3 by 5, right? What is the value of E6? Very simple. They have already given this one. They have asked X. Here also the same thing, the constant, that is expectation of 6 is, that is E6 is equal to 6. Question, answer, both has been given in the problem only. Write any two limitations of statistics. That means disadvantages. Statistics do not study qualitative phenomena. Statistics do not deal with individuals. Statistics can be misused. Statistical results are not truly, only on average basis it is true. Name any two fields where statistics is used. Research, metrology, chambers of commerce, sociology. Anywhere, if you put, even in your house, you can have what actually statistics. It is very simple. If you take your all marks card from 1st standard to 10th standard, you can have your statistics, right? That is regular. In normal life also you can use statistics. Mention the sources of secondary data, that means which has already been collected for some purpose. We are again using journal, website, newspaper, magazine, etc. Write any two differences between census enumeration and sample survey. Non-sampling errors are likely to be more. Sampling errors are more. The method is not scientific. This method is more scientific. The method requires more money, time, labor. This method is economical. Enumeration of each and every unit of a population is called census enumeration. Enumeration of a few representative units of the population is called as sample, right? So that means if your 50 what do you call persons are there, you will calculate, that means you will conduct census with all 50, whereas here you may conduct only for 5, that is sample. This is census, this is sample. Now, what is chronological classification? Give example. Chronological means it is according to date and time. Chronological classification means classification on the basis of time, like months, years, etc. Example, profits of a company from 2001 to 2005. It is chronological classification. For the following data, find frequency density 10 to 28, 20 to 40. Here one class, but here two classes. You can find out density for 2 also. 8 divided by 10 is equal to 0.8. Then 15 divided by 20 is equal to 7.5. So you can do for both, that is density, that for this density 0.8, for this density is 7.5. Usually we use this one in histogram, right? Here it has been written like that. That means you can say that. Mention the needs of the diagram. Easy to understand, quick to grasp, and easy to compare. Represent huge volume of data in a simplified manner. Say why it has been mentioned. Those who are not literate, those who are not educated, with the help of diagram, where we can convince them. Write the comparisons between diagrams and graphs. Diagrams used only for only comparison and give qualitative analysis, used to present qualitative data. Shows approximate result, shows precise and accurate results. Looks attractive and can be understood even by illiterate people. Just now I told you. Looks complex and can be used for further mathematical treatment. Right? Find HM, that is called as, not your headmistress, it is harmonic mean. Harmonic mean of 1, 4, 16, it is individual series. 1, 4, 16, 1 by x, total that 1 by x, and every 1 divided by 1, 4, 1 divided by 4, then 1 divided by 16, you will get reciprocal, then summation you find out, then the value of that it comes to 2.2857. For a distribution, if Q1 is equal to 20, Q3 is equal to 60, find quartile deviation. Very simple. Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2, 60 minus 20 divided by 2 is 40, 40 divided by 2 is 20. So this is how you have to work out. That is section A. In that we have few more things. Given coefficient of variation, that is xy is equal to minus 100, vx is equal to 100, then vy is equal to 25. Find r. That is called as, what do you mean by standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y? So it is very simple. R is equal to xy, then standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y, 100 into 20 into 5 is equal to minus 1. You can say that perfectly negatively correlated, because minus 1 plus 1 perfectly positively corrected, minus 1 perfectly negatively correlated. Write any two properties of regression coefficient. Regression, you should understand regression. Putting one value for the other is called as regression. That's all. Say for Bangalore, you put the value of Hyderabad. For Hyderabad, you put the value of Bangalore. Then it is called as regression, right? Regression coefficients are independent of change of origin but not of scale. The correlation coefficient is the geometric mean of the two regression coefficients. Mention the methods of measuring association of attributes. That is, how many methods are there in finding out the association of attributes? Proportion method, comparison of observed and expected frequencies method, then Yule's coefficient of association, coefficient of collision, then coefficient of contingency, right? These are the methods that what we use in measuring the association of attributes. Then if P A is equal to 0.6, B bar A is equal to 0.5, find P into A intersection B. Then you have to write the formula. P into A intersection B is equal to P into A into P into BA is equal to 0.6 into 0.4 is equal to how much actually? 0.24. Then 30th question, if E x is equal to 10 and SD is equal to x is 12, find Ex square. So E is equal to Ex square, then minus Ex whole square. 144 is equal to summation of x square minus 10 whole square. X square is equal to 144 plus 10 square, then 144 plus 100 is equal to 244. It is very simple, that where we are finding out such things, right? Students, hitherto we dealt with section A and section B. That is section A from first question to 15th question, it is section A, where it has been mentioned section B from 16th question to 30th question. Now from 31st question onwards, it is section C. Mention any 5 functions of statistics. It represents the facts in definite form. It simplifies and condenses the size of data. It facilitates comparison. It enriches our knowledge and widens our experience. It helps in formulating policies. It helps in business forecasting. It helps in framing and testing hypotheses. They have asked for 5, but I have given you 7. So you can write anything. Then 32nd question, what are the guidelines for construction of questionnaire? Say how you construct the questionnaire. Provide clear instructions. Use a simple, clear and unambiguous. That means nothing should be there in your brain earlier only. Unambiguous language. Keep it short. Keep the respondent's task simple. Organize items from general to specific. So if you use that one, then you will get the best questionnaire. Now 33rd question in section C. Mention all the methods of sampling. Explain any one of them. Students, what I have done, I have given the methods and I have explained two, right? So you can remember any one, right? Methods of sampling: simple random sampling, systematic sampling, stratified sampling. So there are three methods of sampling, right? So under that, simple random sampling, it is a technique where the sample is drawn in such a way that each and every unit of population will have an equal and independent chance of being included in the sample. Several methods have been adopted for random selection of the sample. The most popular and simplest method is the lottery method. You know that what is lottery? Say you will put every that numbers in what actually one box, then you will keep on what actually picking up the numbers. That is lottery. The same system which applies here also. In this method, all the items of the populations are numbered, then select the required number of samples by drawing numbers, right? This lottery method cannot be when the population is infinite. That means when it is huge, it cannot be, right? An alternative method is that random number tables. So we will have tables and then we will find out. So that method is called as simple random sampling. Instead of explaining systematic, I have explained stratified sampling because this is most important and where we see in our daily life that such type of sampling goes on. When population is heterogeneous, what is heterogeneous? Is of what actually different, what you call persons or different items, right? Whatever you call it as, they are not of the similar category, they are of what actually dissimilar. Then that is called as what? Heterogeneous. Homogeneous, they are called as one and the same. Heterogeneous is called as different or different segments. Then this method is applied. That means when you want to have that sampling of different units, then instead of going for homogeneous, you will go for heterogeneous. That is, first the population is divided into number of subgroups called strata. Each stratum is homogeneous, assuming that A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So you will call that A1 is strata, B, C, D, then you will say that how it will be done. That is called as what all those who comes under A, one category, those who comes under B, one category, those who comes under C, one more category. So that is each stratum is homogeneous. You have heterogeneous what you call segments. Now under that you are taking what actually each stratum is what actually homogeneous. From each stratum, an appropriate number of units are randomly selected. Randomly means pick here and there, right? This method is called as stratified sampling. So in research, 99% they use stratified random what actually sampling, right? This is how we have to write in the examination regarding the sampling techniques and how it will be used. Now students, 34th question. Draft a blank table to show distribution of employees of a factory according to gender: men, women, category skilled, unskilled, wages below 10,000, 10,000 to 20,000, 20,000 and above. Blank table. Table showing the distribution of employees of factory according to gender wise, category wise and income wise. Skilled, unskilled, grand total. Skilled men, women total. Unskilled men, women total. Grand total men, women total. Income below 10,000, 10,000 to 20,000, 20,000 and above. You see that whatever the information has given, everything it is there. So this is how we have to prepare blank table. Now 35th question. For the following data regarding the expenditure of families A and B, represent the data by subdivided bar diagram. Subdivided means in one bar you will have different what do you call slabs, that is called as subdivided, dividing the bar into several parts. So here it has been given items: food, clothing, house rent, education, fuel, others. Family A, family B, they have given 2500, 800, 2500, 200, 1800, 3300, 1000, 3000, 1300, 400, 2000. You need not worry. I have given you C means cumulative. It is called as cumulative. Cumulative expenditure of A, then cumulative expenditure of B. What you have to do? Cumulative I have already done in what do you call the median and mode. So 2500, 2500, 800, 2500, 800, 3300, 3200, 2000 is 5300, 5300 plus 100, 5800, 5800 plus 200 is 6000, 6000 plus 1800, 7800. So the total income of family A is how much actually? 7800. In the similar fashion, B, 3300, 3300, 3300 plus 1000, 4300, 4300 plus 3000 is 7300, 7300 plus 1300, 8600 plus 400 is 9000 plus 2000 is 11000. What you have to draw is, you have to draw two bars. One is 7800, the other one is 11000. Here the question is very simple. How do you take the scale? So in OY axis, 1 centimeter is equal to, I have taken 1000 rupees. OY is family A and family B. Then what I have done? So I have drawn one bar for 7800 rupees. So 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 7000, 8000. Below 8000 it becomes exactly 1. So this is 1. Then the next one is 11,000. I have drawn 11,000. Then it is very simple. You take your cumulative 2,500, 1. Next 3,300, 2. Then 5,300 next. Then 5,800. Then 6,000. Then the remaining is 7,100. Then show that what is food, clothing, house rent, education, fuel, others. In the similar fashion, here also the same thing. You have drawn for 11,000, 3,300, then 4,300, then 7,300, then 8,600, then 9,000, the remaining. So these bars represent the expenditure. So we can easily say that, say family A, they are spending what actually less amount for food, whereas family B is spending more food for amount for food. Likewise, we can make comparison. House rent, in A it is less, but in B it is more, right? So this is where we have to do, that is called as 35, that is writing subdivided bar. Students, next question is, draw a histogram and hence locate the value of mode. 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100. Number of students 7, 9, 19, 27, 15, 12. So very simple. So what I have taken here, very simple concept. OX axis, then OY axis. OX axis and OY axis. OX axis is what actually? Class interval. This is class interval. So OY axis is frequency or number of students. Number of students. So it is very simple. The class intervals as per the book is 20, 20, 20, 20 is different. So 1 centimeters, 20, 20, 20, 20, then 100. Then here what I have taken, in OY axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 2 students. 1 centimeter is equal to 2 students. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I have taken. If you get 5, very simple, it is between 4 and 6 is what actually? 5. If it is 11, it is between 10 and 12. So likewise you can say, then mark according to that. I have done 7, 19, 27, 15, 12. So 7, then 19, right? Then students, I had made small mistake, so that's why I just rectified. So actually instead of taking 19, I had marked it for what do you call 13. So that is the thing. So just I marked it now, I corrected it. It is very simple. Whatever which has been given in the problem, 7, 19, 27, 15, 12. So 7, 19, 27, then 15, 12. So when you have all these things marks, very simple, then you take the highest, you take all these what you call blocks here which joining, then from here to here you join, from here to here you join, then from this point if you draw the line, then mode is equal to 48, mode is equal to 48. You can verify this one with the help of your formula, L1 plus F1 minus FO divided by 2F1 minus FO minus F2 into I. If you apply the formula, you will get the same answer, that is mode is equal to 48, right? So it is better, don't work out like this, you work out with the help of graph. So graph sheet, you take the graph sheet and apply the same scale, then you can easily find out the mode. That is, in histogram we can find out what actually the mode. In augury curves we can find out median. Next, 37th question. Calculate geometric mean from the following data given below. So you know that geometric mean, that is class interval, frequency has been given x, it is called as midpoint, then log x and frequency into log x, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 5, 13, 7, 11, 4, frequency has been given, midpoint 20 to 30, midpoint is 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. Then find out for log x, you know that you are supposed to calculate character. If you have n minus 1, 2 is there, 1, 2 is there, 1, 2 is there, 1. If 1 is there, then it becomes 0, right? 55, 65 and 1. Then find out the log. I can't teach you log again. Log is there. Then frequency into log you multiply, you will get 65.0312. Then apply the formula, that is geometric mean is equal to anti-log of sigma f into log x, summation of f into log x, right, divided by n, that is anti-log of 65.032 divided by 40, that is 1.62578. Then it becomes to 4224. Then geometric mean, here it is 1 is their character, then you have to increase n plus 1, 2. After the 2 digits you have to write, that is 1, 2, it becomes 42.0. Then here I have find out the anti-log for what actually 0.6257, it is 4217, the mean difference is 7, it comes to 4224. So geometric mean is 42.24. Now the 30th question, compute mean deviation from median from the following data regarding the annual income of employees, annual income and number of employees. It is discrete series, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, number of employees 3, 8, 10, 12, 5, 2. I have written that one, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, employees, that is 3, 8, 10, 12, 5, 2. Then CF, cumulative frequency, 3, 3 plus 8 is 11, 11 plus 10 is 21, 20 plus 12 is 33, 33 plus 5 is 38, 38 plus 2 is 40, total is 40, right? So total is 40, then find out median, n plus 1 by 2 th item, 40 plus 1 divided by 41 divided by 2 is 20.5. You have to find out in cumulative frequency, 11 is not there in 20, 21 includes 21.5, then find out median is equal to 70. So you got the median is equal to 70. Then what you have to do, deviation from median. So deviation from median means it is very simple, dm stands for median. If you say it is modulus, modulus means you are not supposed to consider the signs, you are not supposed to consider the signs, that is modulus. So that is here median is how much actually, 70 I have written, 50 minus 70, 20. I have not taken the sign. That is the modulus. 60 minus 70 is 10. 70 minus 70 is 0. 80 minus 70 is 10. 90 minus 70 is 20. 100 minus 70 is 30. Then frequency into modulus dm, you will get 3 into 20 is 60, 8 into 10 is 80, 10 into 0 is 0, 12 into 10 is 120, 5 into 20 is 100, 2 into 30 is 60, then it comes to 420. Then mean deviation is equal to summation of f into modulus dm divided by n. Mean deviation is equal to 420 divided by 40 is 10.5. So mean deviation from median answer is 10.5. Now 39th question, calculate Carl Pearson's correlation coefficient for the following data. It is individual series x and y, 10, 6, 9, 10, 12, 13, 11, 9, 9, 4, 6, 9, 11, 13, 8, 4. Very simple. You can do, you can take x, write the thing, y you write, you just total it up, then it becomes what actually 80. Then if you total it, it becomes 64. X you make it as x square, 100, 64, 81, 100, 144, 169, 121, 81. Then y square, 81, 16, 36, 81, 121, 169, 64, 16. X into y, that is 10 into 9 is 19, 6 into 4 is 24, 9 into 6 is 54, 10 into 9 is 90, 12 into 11 is 132, 13 into 13 is 169, 11 into 8 is 88, 9 into 16 is 9 into 4 is 36. Total it up. Then apply the formula. R is equal to n into summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y whole divided by, that is root of n into summation x square minus sigma x whole square, then root of n into sigma y square minus summation y whole square. That means here it is there, it is called as, this is called as sigma x, this is called as sigma x square, this is called as sigma y, this is called as sigma y square, this is called as sigma xy. If you just substitute it, then if you keep on doing that one, this is square root, then it is very clear that how it can be done. Then the answer that what you are going to get is 0.8958. We can say that high degree of positive correlation, high degree of positive correlation, because I need not explain, it is very simple. Now 40th question, following are the sales statistics of 6 sales representatives in 2 different weeks. Find the Spearman's coefficient of rank correlation. Representatives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First week sales, second week sales. 60, 110, 65, 40, 70, 20, 90, 100, 80, 30, 70, 20. So here I have written 60, 110, 65, 40, 70, 20, 90, 100, 80, 30, 70, 20. Then you have to put rank. So you can say that highest, from highest you will put rank. So 110 first rank, then 70 second rank, then 65 third rank, 60th fourth rank, then 40 fifth rank, 20 sixth rank. Then here, that is first rank is 100, second rank is 90, then third rank is 80, then fourth rank is 70, then fifth rank is 30, sixth rank is 20. Then you have to find out D, that is R1 minus R2. So 4 minus 2, 2, 1 minus 1 is 0, 3 minus 3 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, 2 minus 4 is minus 2, 6 minus 6 is 0, 4, that is D square, 4, 0, 0, 0, minus 2 into minus 2 is 4, 0, then total is 8, sigma D square is 8. What is the formula? R is equal to 1 minus 6 sigma D square divided by n cube minus n. 1 minus 6 into 8 square divided by 6 cube minus 6. 1 minus 6 into 64 divided by 216 into 6, that is 6 cube. 6 into 6 into 6 is 216 minus 6. So 1 minus 384 divided by 208, 1 minus 1.828, so minus 0.828. So high degree of negative correlation. That is about 40th problem. Now 41st problem. Following are the survey results of a literate person and employed in a city. Find Yule's coefficient of association interpret. Employed, literate, illiterate, employed, unemployed. 150, 125, 50, 175. Now you have to say that alpha, beta, you know that it is very simple. I have made that literate, illiterate, employed, unemployed, right? 150, 125, 50, then 175. If you have a doubt, then I have written 175. Apply the formula. Q is equal to AB into alpha beta minus alpha beta beta, then alpha beta, then AB alpha beta plus A beta into what actually alpha B. So very simple. You just interpret that one, you will get direct result. It is 0.615. It is positive. It is positive result. So it's simple concept. When compared to your model question paper, it has been very simplified and given, right? Now 42nd, interpolate the export handlooms during 2014 from the following data. It's very simple. Year 2008, 2010, 12, 14, 16, 18. You see all gap is 2 years. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That means you are supposed to apply algebraic method, right? Assuming if you have asked for 2011 or 2013, then you cannot apply the algebraic method. You should have applied what actually Newton's method. So but here you have only algebraic method. Exports of handloom 300, 380, 460 dash 530, 550. Now you have to find out. So it's very simple. Year and export, you know that y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5. You are supposed to find out for what actually y minus 1 to the power of 5. y5 minus 5y4 plus 10y3 minus 10y2 plus 5y1 minus y0 ultimately is equal to 0. 550, y5 is 550 minus 5 into 5, y4 is 530 plus 10y3, nothing is there, 10y3 minus 10 into 460 plus 5 into 380 minus that is y0 is 300. You know that in algebraic method, automatically, that is alternatively the sign changes, first plus minus plus minus plus minus, right? Then if you simplify 550 minus 2650 plus 10y3 minus 4600 plus 1100 minus 300 is equal to 0. So what I have done here, for your convenience, add all plus one side, all minus one side, then it becomes easy. Even I did a mistake while adding. I left what actually 5, then actually after that I added, that is 5. 2450 plus minus 7550 minus plus 10y3 is equal to 0. I hope minus sign is more than the plus sign. That is 7550 minus 2050 is minus 5100 minus 5100 plus 10y3 is equal to 0. Then what I will do, plus 10y3 is equal to this minus, if I transfer from LHS to RHS, then it becomes plus 5100. So both plus. So y3 is equal to 510 divided by 10 is equal to 5100 divided by 10 is equal to 510. You see that whether it is right or wrong. 300, 380, 460. Next is 530. Now it is 510. That means it is right. What you have done, it is right. Now 43rd question is a theory question. State and prove addition theorem of probability for non-mutually exclusive event. Mutually exclusive event, one or the other, but non-mutually exclusive events. For that you have to write the theorem. I have written the theorem. You just go through it. State and prove addition theorem of probability for two non-mutually exclusive events. Let A and B, two events with respective probability P into A and P into B. Then probability of occurrence of at least one of those two events is P into A union B is equal to P into A plus P into B minus P into A P into A intersection B, or P into A plus B is equal to P into A plus P into B is equal to P into AB. This is theorem. I cannot change. So a proof, let us S sample space A and B, the two events. By definition, P into A, then N into A by N by S, then P into A intersection B is equal to N into A intersection B by N by S. By definition, and P into A into B is equal to N into A into B by N by S. Consider A into B union B is equal to N into A union B by NS. N into A plus N into B minus N into intersection B by N by S. So similar way, when you say that P into A plus BB is equal to P into A intersection B, you have to write it, you have to practice and then write. You cannot do it on your own, you have to practice and step. And you know that whenever you get union and whenever you intersection, you must be damn careful with two aspects. Whenever union is there, it is A or B. Whenever intersection is there, it is A and B. So that if you understand properly, then the whole things will be easily able to understand. Okay, 44th question. Two students A and B solve a problem with a probabilities 2 by 4 and 1 by 4 respectively. The probability of solving by A and B is 2 by 4 and 1 by 4. A 2 by 4, B 1 by 4. If both independently try to solve problem, what is the probability that the problem is solved? First question. Second question is nobody solves the problem. So it's a very simple thing. Say given P into A 2 by 3, P into B 1 by 4. Therefore, P A dash is equal to 1 minus P into A, that is 1 minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Then P into B dash is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4 is equal to 3 by 4. So here whatever which has been given, which has been applied, now it is there, this is the remaining. First question, P, problem solved, 1 minus P, that is problem is not what actually solved, P 1 minus P into A to the power of dash into P into B to the power of dash, that is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 4 is equal to, that is 1 minus 1 4. I hope you can say that 3 gets cancelled as it is, then it becomes 1 minus 1 by 4. The problem solved is how much actually? 3 by 4. P, nobody solves the problem. Nobody solves the statement. That means either A or B, right? So P is equal to A, what actually hyphen, that is called as A dash intersection B dash, P into A dash into P into B dash, that is we have already find out, that is 1 by 3 into 3 by 4 is equal to 3 cancels, then it becomes actually 1 by 4. So this is how we have to do it in probability, but this step plays the vital role. This step plays the vital role. If you don't understand this one, then you cannot do the rest of the problem. Find the value of k from the following probability distribution and also calculate Ex, that is expectation of x. X minus 3036, P into x is, that is expectation, that is 1 by 8, k 3 by 8, 1 by 8. Now what you have to do, x minus 3036, P into x 1 by 8, k, here I have written 3 by 8. You may get struck that how did you get? Here it is there, since P into x is equal to 1. Then you add k 1 plus 8 plus 3 by 8 plus 1 by 8 is equal to 1. So I have added everything, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 plus k is equal to 1. Then if you take LCM, then it becomes 8. So 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 by 8, k plus 5 by 8 is equal to 1. Then k is equal to, transfer this 5 by 8 to the RHS. So 1 minus 5 by 8 is equal to 3 by 8, right? So the here answer is how much actually? 3 by 8. Then x into P into x, that is minus 3 into this one, minus 3 into 1 by 8, then 0 into 3 by 8, then 3 into 3 by 8, then 6 into 1 by 8. then Ex is equal to Ex into Px, that is minus 3 by 8. 3 into 1 is 3 minus 8 plus 0 into anything is 0 plus 3 into 3 is 9 by 8 plus 6 into 1 is 6 by 8. So then what you have to do, all the denominators are one and the same, 8. So minus 3 plus 9, 6. So 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 minus 3 is 12. So 12 by 8 or 3 by 2, or the answer is how much actually? 1 by 1.5, or you can say 3 by 2 or 1.5. You can further simplify. This is you have to do.